What's going on, guys? Sin for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the Vegas Golden Knights. And picking up where we left off here, we're at the free agency. I was just considering if we wanted to sign any of these guys here. I was thinking maybe patches, maybe a goaltender. And but first things first, we have max guys on contract. We have 50 out of 50, so we'd have to ship off something. So if we're going to go to sign a goaltender, we got to trade away a goaltender. I'm thinking Grubauer, basically. So what I'm looking at is what can I get back for Grubauer? I might just want to get some more picks and shit, because why not? I mean, why not get picks? That's my thinking on it. I mean, we have a couple seconds for this year, only one first. I think we should start making turnarounds here. So, I mean, I still kind of want to draft, but we don't really need any players right now. I mean, we're kind of, we have certain guys for certain roles and certain young guys that we're still trying to get better. The only thing we don't have is like that big elite goaltending prospect. But you know, Picard's a solid backup. These guys working their way up. I think Grubauer is gonna be the guy to go. He's got a bit more value. He's making a bit more money. But we'll see. Okay, these guys, they have a first on the block. They want Grubauer. I say I just go for it. They got Gibson. They could kind of use Grubauer. I mean, yeah, they're actually short on goalies, so okay. I could easily get a first, probably even a third with it. Yeah, the first, maybe not anything else with it, but we'll try. Since they do want both these things, we'll try to get a first and a third with this. Probably not, but Grubauer for a first and a third. Will that go through? Not quite, no. That's fine. So we'll try a couple more things here. I'll go straight up with it, but I do want to see if I can get anything else for it. And then we'll try, I think I know who I want to trade just a bit low, so get the fifth. And the fifth, maybe a 7 with it too. But the 5, I'll try a 6 first. But it'll probably have to be a 5 and a 7 here to make it go through. But hey, maybe we get lucky. Yeah, sweeten the value just a touch. So take off the 6, go with the 7, and that should get it. If not, I can just go straight up. It's not a big deal. I'm still getting probably more than I should for a guy like Grubauer. But hey, there we are. So a 1, a 5, and a 7 for Grubauer. I'd say that's very good return. And one more trade that I think I want to make. We got to trade away a forward, some kind of a forward here. Or any skater, basically. So, what we got to think about, I think probably going to be a forward because I have a lot of centers. And I have a lot of centers who are technically in the NHL. Or like NHL ready. So, Patagon, obviously, is going to be one of these centers. Now, I was thinking Howla. I'm thinking about Howla. He's got 1 year left. He's okay. He's not really great. He's kind of an all-around type guy. Cody Eakin I like because he's really good defensively. So I'd rather have him on the third line than Howla. So plain and simple, Howla's got to be the guy to go. I like Carlson for potential third line. You know, he'll probably like spot fill second line right now. He's got basically the same stats as Howla did, just slightly better. So why keep Howla if we already have Carlson to spot fill, you know? So Howla's the guy to go here. And that'll free up space for yet another player, maybe patches. All right, so let's see. These guys are hopefuls. They got picks on the block. Maybe we can get a second for this guy. Let's see what we can get for Howla here. Do they have, unless they had any undrafted free agents, or undrafted rookies here, or unsigned, what am I trying, undrafted, unsigned rookies here. No, oh, wait, couple, no, they're bottom 6s though, yeah, no. No thanks then. Let's just try to get a second. Oh yeah, we could get a second. Let me see what else I can get besides a second. So let's get a second, maybe a 4, something like that. And we'll try that for Howla. Too far off, okay. Keep working down the ladder. Go with a 5 now. And I'm not going to throw anything extra in. I want to wait till they say just a bit low. Second and a 5 for Howla. That's probably still not going to work. Not sufficient at all. I don't even know if I can get anything else besides a second, but I am going to try anyway. Because you never know. Too far off. Yeah, I don't think so. They're not saying anything. I don't think I can get it. So let me just go for a Howla for a second straight up. Just a bit low. So I can't even get him for a second straight up unless I throw in something else. I'd rather not because you know what? Seconds are really hit and miss in this game. I'd rather just trade for a bunch of later stuff if I could get it. So like a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like all that kind of stuff to get it. So there we go. Yeah, I'll get a 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 7 for Howla. Yep, that's good to me. I don't really care about the seconds as much. We already had a couple seconds anyway. Now we got a bunch of later stuff. And if we scout well enough, those can turn into some good things. Now, we freed up the 2 slots we needed. We could do some other stuff, but I'm not too worried about cleaning stuff up right now. I want to get some guys signed. Now, Pacioretty would kind of fit. Evander Kane could go second line. Pacioretty could be first line left wing. He wants 4 years. I don't know if I mean, we should have the money for that, but it's a little close. Now, I know people were saying go for Talbot. He already has a team interested in him, so if we lose out on him, it might be a little dangerous. And I only really want to offer him like 2 years, the goalies. So Rene for 2 years, he's going to decline. I understand that. Talbot for 2 years. Let's see how much money he's going to want for 2 years. Yeah, he wants a shit ton of money. Detroit's interested in him, though, and they're not that good. But 2 years, that's such a lot, man. It's so much money. Like, for someone like Rene, if I wanted to offer him 2 years, it's a lot better. Like, I know he's going to decline, but we have the money right now, and I think it would still be really good. Okay, his role's elite, but he's got the starter potential. So, yeah, he's already going to start declining this year. He'll decline more next year. It's just, I don't know. I feel like it's something we could get. Like Talbot, we can afford now, but okay, let me just quickly look at the contract situation once again. I think most of our entry levels are like 2 years, so that's why I'm not like, I don't know. I think they're mostly 2 years here. So let me just check. Yeah, we have two. Okay, so Evander Kane will coming up. He'll probably want less money. He doesn't want an extension, which is odd. If we have a good year, maybe that'll change. Same with Merrill. But, okay. Pataguan is 3 years. We have a few guys with 1 year left. Some of them want extensions, though, so it'll be easier to get them. Van Ryn, obviously going to be 3 years. Let's see. A couple. All right, well, Duke, that doesn't matter. Hold on. Let me just sort. Can I just sort by entry levels? Is that it, really? Okay, good. Good, yeah, you can go entry level. So, most of them actually have 3. All these top guys have 3. Okay. Valiev doesn't matter. Okay, in the system now. Let's see. So those guys are 3 years. Let's see. Any top guys here? Let me actually sort by potentials here. Okay, so everyone 3 years entry levels. And okay, so we could get Pacioretty for 3 years. We could afford him for 3 years pretty easily. The goalie situation, probably still only 2. Okay. All right. I just wanted to see what the status was on a lot of those. We should be able to have really good lineup. We're going to line up some things really, really well here, I think. All right. So, going to have some pretty big signings coming up right now. Pretty big signings. Okay. All right. So, Pacioretty. I could get this guy for 3 years, and I wouldn't mind that. 4 year, well, I could do 4 years and trade him on the last year if I wanted to. I could trade him whenever. He still would be good. I could give him what he wants, but we have the advantage with no teams being interested in him. So I might want to just do 3. No, see, it goes way up. So maybe 4 is the better option because I could pay him like 7.5. It's a lot, but I mean, we're not gonna be in any money issues at any point. So now the question is Rene or Talbot. Talbot's going to be expensive if I want to go for him. Rene's the safer option, although he is going to decline. It does buy us time. I don't know how heavily he'll decline, so it's a risk. But Talbot, trying to get him for 2 years is way too expensive, I think. I mean, I got to pay him like at least 9 mil, probably 10 mil. We can afford it, but I am cutting myself close. I'll try him. I'll try to get him. Detroit's interested. I don't think Detroit's that good, so I mean, I could try to get the guy. That's just a lot of money to pay him, man. So, I mean, yeah, it's the safest bet. Like 10 mil, we'll still have 16. We'll sign patches. We'll still have more money after that. We're not going to run into any contract problems while this guy's under contract. So, I mean, what I could do is do 3 years, trade him on the last year, and get him for a lot less, like maybe 9 flat. I could do that. It's a bit more risky, but again, we won't run into the problem because we have everyone. All our big entry levels are still in 3 years. So 9 mil for 3 years, I could do that. So it's a lot of money, I understand, but could work. Could work. Or I can get him for less money and then sign him for less money, but he might not want the extension. You know, it all depends on how we do. So guaranteeing for 3 years, we could retain on him and trade him, and yeah, we'll still probably be in good shape. It's a lot of money. Detroit, man. I don't think they're that good of a team still. So we should have the advantage here. I can maybe crank it down to 8.5. But again, we're not a great team yet. You know, they don't know about us yet. So, all right. So 3 years at 9 mil to be safe. It's a lot of money, but we have it. We have the spare cash right now. And we're not going to run into any major problems yet. So let's do that and then try to get Pacioretty for... I could do 4 years on him. Like I said, trade him on the last year. So I'm actually thinking I might do that. It might just be the better option. Do 4 years for like 7.5. I might have to do 8 to be safe because we're not a good team, and other teams might offer him a contract, you know. So to be safe, yeah, 4 years, 8 mil. It's a lot, but we have the cash right now, and we're not going to run into problems in the foreseeable future. So we're okay. So if we do, we'll be able to trade these guys, no problem. Like, they're great players, and these contracts aren't out of this world. So 4 years is a lot, but like I said, we could trade him, and we can retain if we really need to. So let me offer him that 4 years at 8 mil. So that's what we're going to do. He's not, like, he's kind of an odd choice at 30 years old for our team, but he'll play with Shipashov. And once, you know, we get guys jumping up, like, then we'll start making, you know, choices about who to move out and stuff. But why I'm choosing this guy is we should have the leverage with no teams being interested in the start, you know. That's why I'm kind of offering him. And Simmons isn't the guy for the job, I don't think so. So let's try to get Pacioretty there. So those 2 signings, and that's it. We can't sign any rookies. We don't need to anyway. We're just drafters. We don't need to sign anything like that, but we got to get these 2 guys. Come on now. Talbot and Pacioretty. Big signings. And we put ourselves in a dark spot because if we lose, then we don't even have Grubauer anymore. So this is a big risk here. Talbot rejected. Yeah. And Pacioretty rejected. We just got fucked right there. Oh, I didn't want to go to edit player. Yep, that's what I took a risk, man. Took a risk. I tried to offer him the money, but we don't have the leverage. So we are in a bad place right now. Rene could still be there. Rene could still be there. But how do you go with Detroit over us, man? So yeah, now we can't get any top guys besides Henrique maybe. But what's the point? I traded Howla. We needed to trade Howla kind of anyway because we got the new guy coming up. Okay, Rene's still here. Still no teams interested. So that's our plan B at least. Smith is the plan fucking C. This guy wants 3 years. I'm not giving you 3 years. I'll give you 2 years. And I'll crank you up to 8 mil. It's a lot, but we don't. We could have the money. So I don't want to give him 3 years because I want to get out of that contract because he'll probably decline. He won't have the value. So let's just do 2 years at 8 mil. Fucking hell. Rough, man. I wanted Pacioretty kind of more than the Tendi, but I mean, we don't necessarily need, like, I wanted him more, but we didn't need him more. So when it comes to forwards, though, Henrique's the only other option. Now we can play him on the wing. He's not terrible, but he's not that great offensively. So really, what's the point? I might just hold off on signing anyone here because we don't really need him. We don't really need him. It would have been nice to have Pacioretty, but it wasn't like we really needed him. Although for a playoff push, it would have been nice. So this turnaround may not happen this year, but it might still. So I'll show you. I'll show you what we got here. We should get Rene, hopefully. But so we'll still have Kane, Shipashov, Marchessault, you know, that'll kind of be a line. Tuck will be second line with Carlson and, like, probably, we'll see if Patagon gets a jump or whatever the fuck his name is, stupid guy. Anyway, I think I actually still might want to sign someone here. Let's see, main roster. Let me just do forwards here on the main roster. Yeah, some guys, well, should have guys coming up. Well, maybe not quite. Yeah, no, we're not gonna. Okay, I do need to sign a couple guys here. All right, well, all right, so Henrique I might just go for. I might just go for him. Yeah, we can get Henrique. Yeah, I'll try to get Henrique here, basically. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, we are in a tough spot, sorta. We still have the guys for third and fourth line. It's not going to be pretty, though. And that's the only thing but whatever. All right, let's get Henrique, at least. Let's get someone. That's pretty rough, man. I want a Pacioretty. Really want a Pacioretty there. Whatever. Let's sign. Okay, let's just go for Henry. Got a team interested in him. 4 years. I could always trade him on the last year, so I might. Oh, Edmonton's interested in him. Shit. Okay, well, I'll overpay for this guy, obviously. I'll give him like 8 mil for, like... Again, I can do the 4 years because we could trade him on the last year once we got guys to sign. Or trade him at the draft of that year, just to be safe, maybe. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Nah. I kind of want to give him what he wants, you know? So let's do four years at like 7 mil. Maybe I have to go 7.5. It's a lot for this guy. But like I said, we can afford it right now, and we can trade him on that last year. All right. So 7.5 for Henrique. Please get back to me. And I might want to go for... I was thinking about going for Justin Williams for like a year or two, but he'll probably still be there, so I can still decide on that. Just for like the second line. Like, I don't know. All right, let's advance a couple days here. We kind of need these guys. We need Rene. We need that guy. Okay, we got we got Henrique. Come on, Rene. Oh man, Rene's holding out. Come on, bud. Where the hell is he? What the? Did I not offer him? What the hell? Hold on. I offered him, didn't I? I know I did. Yes, I did. Yeah, okay, he's just taking a... Oh, he's got more offers. That's why. Shit. Come on, Rene. We need ya. Oh, thank God. Okay, good. All right, so there we are. We got the signings we needed, and we're done here. Now we'll sim to the season. We'll start getting the lines set up and start the sim, and I'll see you guys then. All right, so I got the lines all set up now. Here's what we're going with. Kane, Shipachyov, Marchessault, Carlson, Henrique, and Tuch, since he's still listed to be a second line. I might bring him up, but I'll keep him there for now. And we got Eakin, the Padawan, and Riley Smith, and Carrier, Duke, and Clarkson, because might as well use his goddamn contract at this point, Mr. 5 point too much money. Okay, so I could always... Now... You're wondering where's the Dina? Here he is, listed as depth. So I'm thinking might want to start him here and then bring him up. You guys can let me know. Maybe I should just bring him up instead of Clarkson, and it would free up more slots to bring in some of our rookies who are scratched right now. But anyway, we've got Jacobson, Suzuki playing now. Everyone here is growing. Everyone here is growing in some way, shape, or form. We've got more that aren't that are scratched that are growing as well, but they're all reds. Like these guys, you know, some with McLeod. Like that's it's getting tough, man. Oh yeah, oh no, I actually can't have Cheestop scratched. I gotta choose someone else to get out of here. This is tough, man. Oh. Yeah, see, like, part of me just already wants to bring up, like, what's his name? You know what? I might actually scratch Leipzig, or I might just use him as depth. I might just use him instead. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Make that move real quick. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. Use Leipzig instead of Clarkson here. So I'll keep Zadina there, just to see if he could, you know, I want to see if he'll grow there, or do we need to just bring him up anyway? Or use him as try to get him that depth time thingy. Anyway, let's do this. All right, so screw Clarkson. All right, so I could bring up one of these guys, but I might want to stick in that, what was he, a right wing, a left winger? What was he? We could go with McLeod here. Cheestov is it, right? Yeah, he's the lefty. I'll just stick him on, like, first line. We'll see if we can grow this red elite on the first line. Just sub him in all lines there. I think he's pretty decent. Not really that great, but whatever. We'll maybe try him there, or do we maybe just want to play it safe? I'll try him there. I don't really have any other better options, to be honest. Okay. So 3-on-3s. Okay. I'm gonna put in Jacobson and Suzuki here instead. Because yeah, we got a lot of guys growing now. Jacobson, Suzuki could hit the NHL at the same time, which I'm actually excited about. But we'll see. All right, so we'll do that real quick. All right, yeah, okay. So now all we got to do is stick in Leipzig. Yeah, we'll just stick in Leipzig here. See if he can get any better. I don't know if he will, but whatever. That's why I kind of want to, because he's already 25. Like, he's kind of over his AHL stuff. He's going to get better. He's got to be here. So we'll throw him in there instead of Clarkson. And that's what we're going to roll with. Those are the lines. You guys can take a look at the power play. I got the Padawan in here. He's going to get power play time, of course. 4-man, he's also in there. I think I put him on the point on the first one with Van Raan. Penalty kill, he's not on there, but you can see our penalty kill lines. And yeah, so Miller, he's demoralized. I think if we start having a good year, he does well, he could jump back up. All right, so then their goalie situation, yeah, Rene already declined. I knew it was going to happen, but whatever. We can afford him. It's still better than Grubauer. So him and Picard are going to be our attendees. I think we might have a chance to make the playoffs this year with our team. We still have a very weak defensive core. Don't get me wrong. It's still incredibly weak. I'm playing Van Raan in his role. I don't want to try to do too much with him, but I think he should grow over the year. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's time to get started here. So let's do it. Let's get the Simmons started. We didn't make the playoffs, so I don't need to worry about injuries or anything like that. So let's go. let's get a bit of this year done. Okay, past the preseason, the month and a half. All right, there we are. Good. Okay, so let's see how Vegas does this time. Preseason looking all right. Preseason looking pretty good. At least we're getting the offense. That's what we need. I mean, with our better goaltender, it could help us, but I don't know. We still need a defense, but we did draft. We did draft pretty heavily, so we'll see. I might be able to do 3 and then 2 for the Canada here with the defensemen because they're definitely on the lower side now. We'll see how that works out. And in that way, I can have more time to like pin guys and scout guys and be able to get more done. Hopefully, we'll see. But we do kind of need defensemen, so maybe I do want to still go 3 weeks there, you know? So, we'll see. We'll see what the Cards have in store. But good preseason, 6-1 in preseason. But the real test here is regular season. This is the real test. Bit weaker than normal on this draft class. All right. All right, so we win the first game of the season and then lose a road game. And lose 2 road games, 2 divisional opponents. That's not... 1 and 4. Okay. Damn it. I was hoping we might have a different start, but it's our defense, man. It's just not there. It's just not there. All right, how many defensemen are here in the... 40s. Yeah, I'll just do 3 weeks anyway, I guess. All right, come on, Vegas. Give me some wins here. Get that offense going again. Not looking good. So we might have another tank here, despite trying to make a turnaround there. Yeah, I kind of wanted to get Pacioretty for this reason. We needed a bit more scoring if we were going to try to outscore. But you know what? We just won a few games in a row. And 3 shutouts in a row. So, wow. Thank you. And then we get shut out 7-0. So, yeah, we were lacking some goal scoring a bit in a lot of different places. Chicago's actually struggling as well, which I didn't anticipate. Thought they were going to do kind of good. But they still have chances to turn it around. All right, anyway, continue scouting here. Let's do forwards 3 weeks. Come on now. Ugh. All right, well, I don't think this is going to be a year we make the playoffs. I mean, there's still a chance, but I'm not going to go out of my way to make it. Like, really, that's not really what the type of team we are quite yet. We made some big signings, but we're not worried about... Oh, my God, yeah. No, not happening. Just not happening. We can't get to really bad offense. Really bad offense, really bad defense still. So, I was hoping that we'd get a bit of... I don't know. I don't know what I was hoping for. I just kind of was hoping we'd win a bit more games than this, but... whatever. The AHL's was actually pissing me off because they should be way fucking better than they are. 9-14-1 is highly unacceptable for them. So I'll take a look at their line, see if I could optimize it a bit more. But whatever. Not the start we wanted. But I mean, we didn't get what we wanted either. I mean, we didn't get Pacioretty. I maybe could have signed a defenseman instead, but I kind of wanted all of our growers to keep growing. But yeah. I'm more pissed about my AHL, to be honest. I'm way more pissed about my AHL. They should not be that shit. They should not be that shit. NHL is understandable. AHL, I don't think they should be that shit. But they are. So there we go. We're not dead last, but we're not in good shape. We're 6th, and we're well behind everyone else. So, yeah. Oh, my God. And no one's scoring. Our first line is not... What? The first line, which has been scoring a shit ton in the past, is just not scoring whatsoever. So, okay, at least... Oh, my God. Okay, he's ready for second line already. All right, well, he already jumped up. Okay, so we got to make that change. He's ready for second line, so put him in there. I won't move Henrique down. I'll move Henrique to the wing. So, there we go. At least he grew. But, yeah, our first line, look at this. Kane, Van Rand, has he grown up? No, not quite. Okay, so we'll keep him where he is. Keep him in his role. Even Tuck's not getting points, but I'm sure once we put the Padawan up there, it'll be good. But yeah, Riley Smith, that should have boosted his morale back up at least, so that's good. Yeah, Eakin just getting points. Yeah, March. But yeah, man, where's... Okay, yeah, Shipashov, all them not getting the most points right now. They should be doing better, in my opinion. They've done better in the past. At least Van Rand's leading in points, so that's good. And he's on the top 6. I do have him on the power play, so let's see how many... Actually, only 2 of those points are on the power play, so, I mean, he's doing pretty well back there. Goaltender-wise, yeah, Rene could be doing better, but, again, we could have a better team. Now Picard's actually just doing shit. So, yeah, we need a better defense still. It's the plan. They're all growing. They're growing into their roles, basically. Anyway, let me make that line change before I forget, and that's going to be huge. That's enormous. All right, so the Padawan already making a case for himself. Already ready for second line time. Grew 3 overall in the first month and a half. So there we go. Let's move him. All right, so Carlson, you're going to fit back into your center role. And Henry can move to the wing. I want this guy centering. Yeah, I want him to be the center. He doesn't have the greatest face-offs, but I don't care. He's kind of, maybe not, you could argue that he doesn't really have the necessary tools to help score. But I mean, dude, Tuck can produce well. We've seen him produce pretty well. And Henrique should be able to produce decently as well. And he should be taking over the first line spot relatively soon anyway. So that's what I'm hoping for. This first line, though, I'm not happy with their performance. I don't know if Henrique's necessarily a good goal scorer. I was thinking about switching Tuck with Marchessault just to try that out. So you guys can let me know about that. But yeah, fourth line's not doing well. Or at least Miller went back up. Okay, he's done growing now. 79. He's not the greatest, so he's not going to be a permanent fixture here. His defensive stats just aren't good enough. Reinhardt still hoping he jumps up more. Same with Theodore, but they're not demoralized much anymore. So we'll see what happens here. Everyone's lefty. full defensive lefties. Anyway, so we got some good growth. I might check some more progress reports in the next one, but for right now, I think we're going to end this here. Not the start it could still improve. Like, our defense, some guys could grow into their roles, etc. We have some other guys, but yeah, our defense is going to take the longest. We could make a trade for someone else to try to help us along, but maybe this isn't the year for that yet. We'll have to see. You guys will let me know about that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We made some big signings, some trades in there, and we got some big growth. The Padawan is looking great. All right, remember to leave that like, and I'll see you in the next one.